Kroy Biermann has spoken about the financial struggles he and former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Zolciak have been dealing with. Kroy is now facing the loss of his prized car. BMW has asked a judge to allow them to repossess Kroy's Rolls-Royce. Here is a look at Kroy's danger of losing his car and his current financial problems. Kroy Biermann has been fighting to get permission to sell his and Kim Zolciak's home. The couple faced losing the home to foreclosure if they didn't sell it and get the money to pay it and other bills off. That includes the overdue bill for Kroy's Rolls-Royce. However, it might be too late now. BMW has asked a judge to allow it to repossess Kroy's Rolls-Royce. According to TMZ, Kroy hadn't made a payment since September 2022. According to the documents presented to the judge, Kroy was supposed to pay $5,297.64 a month from July 2020 until July 2023. This totaled $190,715.04 for the Rolls-Royce. However, if he hasn't made a payment since September 2022, that means he owes $52,976.40 in missed payments, with the last payment due in July 2023, plus late penalties. This was also a lease on the $400,100 luxury SUV. Since the lease ended in July 2023, it is confusing why Kroy still has the car. BMW reached out to Kroy to work out a payment plan for the car, but he never responded and stopped taking their calls. BMW filed their initial lawsuit in June 2023, and he still has the vehicle. Kroy Biermann said he was trying to get Kim Zolciak to sign off on selling their mansion. If the mansion went into foreclosure, they would lose everything. The two finally made a request to a judge to help them get their financial situation under control. They asked him to pause the foreclosure so they could sell the home. The mansion was scheduled for an auction on November 7. However, Kroy and Kim said if it is auctioned off, they will suffer irreparable injury to the marital estate, depleting it in its entirety. They have listed the mansion for $6 million, which would pay it off and give them money to pay off other bills and help give them money to split in their divorce. Kim and Kroy paid $3.2 million for the home. However, there might be one problem with selling the house. If the house does go to auction, someone could pay much less than $6 million if they waited for the foreclosure. What are your thoughts on Kroy Biermann possibly losing his Rolls-Royce? Do you think he and Kim will lose everything in the end? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In the glitzy world of celebrity divorces, where emotions run high and assets become battlegrounds, the case of former NFL player Kroy Biermann has taken a dramatic turn. As the dust settles on the once fairy tale romance, the spotlight has shifted to a prized possession, Kroy's luxurious car collection. This high-stakes divorce battle has become a spectacle of wealth, passion, and the bitter aftermath of love gone wrong. Kroy Biermann, the former Atlanta Falcons star, and his reality TV star wife, Kim Zolciak Biermann, were once the epitome of power couple goals. Their love story unfolded in the public eye, chronicled on the reality show Don't Be Tardy, where viewers watched their family grow alongside their mounting success. However, as with many Hollywood romances, the glitz and glamour masked an undercurrent of tension that eventually reached a breaking point. At the center of their divorce battle is Kroy's impressive car collection, a fleet of high-performance vehicles that once symbolized the pinnacle of his success. Among them, a rare and highly coveted sports car has become the focal point of the legal dispute. The sleek lines and roaring engine were more than just a mode of transportation for Kroy. They were a manifestation of his hard-earned achievements on the field and a testament to the lifestyle he had built. The prized car in question is a limited edition, custom-built masterpiece that Kroy had acquired during the peak of his career. Its rarity and exorbitant price tag had solidified its status as not just a possession, but a symbol of Kroy's triumphs. As the divorce proceedings unfolded, the fate of this prized possession became a metaphor for the unraveling of a once unbreakable bond. The legal battle over the car intensified, with both parties hiring top-tier attorneys to navigate the complex web of marital assets. Emotions ran high as Kroy fought tooth and nail to retain ownership of the cherished vehicle, arguing that it was rightfully his due to its acquisition during the marriage. Kim, on the other hand, contended that the car was a marital asset and should be subject to division. The courtroom drama played out like a blockbuster film, with each side presenting compelling arguments and unveiling a series of shocking revelations. The car, once a symbol of opulence and success, became a pawn in the larger game of emotional chess. As the divorce proceedings dragged on, the public was left on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating the final verdict that would determine the fate of the prized possession. Behind closed doors, Kroy grappled with the prospect of losing not just a car, but a piece of his identity. The sleek curves and purring engine had been a source of solace during the tumultuous days of his professional career and a testament to the peak of his success. Now faced with the possibility of parting ways with this cherished possession, Kroy found himself at a crossroads, forced to confront the inevitable changes that divorce brings. In a surprising twist, the court appointed a mediator to facilitate a resolution outside the confines of the courtroom. This unexpected turn of events brought Kroy and Kim face to face in a tense negotiation that would determine the future of the coveted car. As the mediator shuttled between separate rooms, conveying offers and counteroffers, the once inseparable couple found themselves navigating uncharted territory. The negotiations became a battleground of emotions, with Kroy desperately clinging to the car as a symbol of his past glory, while Kim sought financial compensation that would serve as a balm for the wounds of a failed marriage. It was a delicate dance between pride and pragmatism, as both parties struggled to find common ground in the wreckage of their broken union. As the hours ticked away, a breakthrough emerged. An agreement was reached that, while not entirely satisfying to either party, offered a semblance of closure. The car would be sold, and the proceeds would be divided between Kroy and Kim. While the financial aspect provided a modicum of resolution, the emotional toll of parting with the prized possession lingered in the air. The day arrived when the car, once a symbol of triumph, was put up for auction. Bidders from around the world vied for the chance to own a piece of Kroy Biermann's legacy. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation as the auctioneer's voice echoed through the room, recounting the car's storied history and emphasizing its rarity. For Kroy, watching his prized possession go under the hammer was akin to witnessing a chapter of his life being auctioned off to the highest bidder. As the gavel fell and the auctioneer declared a winner, a mix of relief and melancholy washed over Kroy. The car, now in the hands of a stranger, represented a tangible manifestation of the finality of his divorce. The once revered possession had transitioned from a symbol of triumph to a bittersweet memory encapsulated in the fading echoes of the auction house. In the aftermath of the divorce battle, Kroy Biermann found himself at a crossroads, grappling with the aftermath of a high-profile separation. The loss of the prized car served as a poignant reminder of the impermanence of material success and the fragility of love in the unforgiving spotlight of celebrity life. However, as Kroy navigated the turbulent waters of post-divorce life, he began to rediscover aspects of himself that had been overshadowed by the trappings of fame. In the void left by the departure of the prized possession, Kroy unearthed a newfound resilience and a determination to rebuild his life on his own terms. The journey was fraught with challenges, but with each step, Kroy reclaimed a sense of agency and autonomy that had been obscured by the shadows of a failed marriage. The car, once a symbol of past glory, became a catalyst for Kroy's personal evolution. As time passed, Kroy Biermann emerged from the ashes of his divorce with a renewed sense of self. The scars of the legal battle and the emotional toll of separation gradually gave way to a more authentic version of Kroy, one less defined by possessions and external validations. The former NFL star began to redefine success on his terms, untethered from the material trappings that had once held sway over his identity. In a surprising twist of fate, the divorce that threatened to consume Kroy became a catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. The car, once the epicenter of a legal storm, became a distant memory, eclipsed by the resilience and inner strength that Kroy unearthed in the process. As he navigated the complexities of co-parenting and life after divorce, Kroy Biermann emerged not as a casualty of his past, but as a survivor, ready to embrace the unwritten chapters that lay ahead.